Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Xeno, the personification for Cry for Help, and we are back again with more Cienie. Oh, I've missed this game. I know I just played it recently, but I just really miss playing this game. As well as Word of Demon Lords and anything else I played in the past. But, oh my god. So, a lot of things happened last part. Camille broke into our house, stole our money and the files we had on him. Something's up. I'm a bit curious. Also, we got some of the best toxic old man yaoi this side of the furry community. So anyway, you know what? Let's stop talking. Let's continue onward, shall we? So yeah, the last thing we left off on, we have confirmation that it was indeed Bernard who was in that photo that we found with the Toromino files. But for some reason, his sister is covering for him. We don't know why. But we got confirmation from Marcus that it was Bernard in the photo. But Thomas doesn't know that yet. So, I want to know what's up with that. And now I meet up with Udor right now. While Tom is busy at Otto's place, preparing for the surprise party for Anna. Which I can't wait to meet her. But anyway, let's continue onwards. The afternoon is unassuming. A perfect day for a stroll outside. Unfortunately, I have something else on my agenda. I pull over near a gentle curve in the road, right behind Igor's police car. Marchin's driveway is right in front of us. Igor notices me pulling in and steps out onto the pavement. I have to turn off the engine. I step out to meet him. So why are we revisiting this witness? Igor crosses his arms. Did you notice anything about Martian's testimony? About the missing students? Yeah. Nothing jumps out. His account matches what the camp store owner said. Almost too close. And yet Tom managed to find a glaring inconsistency in his story. Which was? Like how he heard what the student couple were arguing about at the gas station. Thing is, he claimed he was inside the store at the time while they were outside. Igor pauses, pinching the base of his right ear. Oh, you're saying he just made it up? Why would he lie? That's what we're here to find out. So, you got a plan to get him to talk? Not really. Let's just nod and see how he reacts. Igor nods firmly. We walk towards his front door, and Igor presses the doorbell. Who is it? The cat noses me first, but as his eyes shift to Igor, his expression sours. Seriously? Igor pulls out his badge. Marchin bends down a little to inspect it for a moment. Igor Burov, Yashtrovia PD. Good afternoon, Marchin. My name is Marcus Waldner, private investigator. As he leans against the doorframe, Marchin looks calm, if unamused at the intrusion. So, do you need anything? Yes, we'd like to ask you about what you saw at the gas station, regarding the 4 missing students. Marchin grits his teeth. That thing again? Didn't you already get my statement? His annoyance is understandable enough. It's been a year after all. Yes, but we'd like to clarify something if you don't mind. Sure? He begins to straighten his posture, eyes focused on Igor. So, where were you at that time? Inside the store? At the till? Duh. Okay, and you said the cougar and college couple were arguing? Yeah, something about breaking up. He seems confident about this, almost too cocky. Maybe now's the chance for me to start poking at his story. You sure you've heard them clearly? You're indoors, right? And you said that they were still outside. Of course, I'm not deaf. They were... Marchin goes mum, realizing his words are finally catching up to him. He leans back slightly. I mean, it looked as if they were fighting about their relationship, and... But when you gave out your first account, you said you clearly heard them say. They were yelling. I caught a few words. A few? Then how do you know they were a couple? I told you they were yelling! Who cares anyway? How many times am I gonna be asked about this shit? That board was happy enough with my statement last time, but you cops always try and twist our words because you're desperate and can't find the real culprit, eh? Well, I'm done. Next time, talk to my lawyer. Martin slams the door shut. We stand silent for a moment before Itchio slowly backs away from the door and starts walking back to his police car. I proceed to follow him from behind. What do you think about all this? Well, something's definitely off. But it's not enough to move forward yet. Should I push for a warrant? No, his mouth is sealed. He won't blow out anything else after this. Did Boris deal with him last time? I suppose. I can ask him about it. No need for now. We stop near his car. I clutch my waist as my right foot begins tapping the ground. Hey, Igor. Yeah? You think you could keep an eye out on him for a few days? What for? Just a hunch I have. Are you sure you're not getting paranoid? Maybe, but I feel like watching Martin would give us some clues. Sure, it's not like I have a wife and 2 daughters at home to look after. Oh, well, in that case, I'm just kidding. They don't need babysitting. They're graduating high school next year. But first, I need to get back to the station and file this. One more thing. I'd like to check with Mrs. Novak, if possible. Can you clear with a doctor for me? Sure thing. You take care, detective. You too, Igor. Igor walks back to his car and starts the engine. As he drives away, I light the cigarette from my pocket. The action is pure habit, even if I don't feel like smoking at the moment. I take a drag anyway, as I let my mind wander back to the exchange we just had. I'm still clueless about what Martin's hiding, but I have a feeling it's not on his own initiative. And it's only a matter of time before the cracks give way. So Martin definitely knows of something. I mean, duh. The bus ride back to Otto's place is a pleasant one. The hum of the engine, the rhythmic sway of the vehicle almost lulled me into a light sleep. Otto pats me on the shoulder to bring me out of my daze as we arrive at our stop. The sweet aroma of the fruitcake Mrs. O'Ginsley baked fills the air as I carried it back to Otto's place. After another 10 minutes of walking, we arrive at his door. Now, where's my keys? Oh, come on, Otto. Can't you be a klutz later? They gotta be in one of your many trouser pockets. Otto pats himself down. His hand pauses as he seemingly finds something near his right butt cheek. Ah, there it is. He digs into his pocket and pulls out the key before crouching slightly to fit into the keyhole. Just as he's about to turn it, I notice another shadow stretching across the sidewalk in my peripheral vision. Oh! Tall, lanky, growing larger and larger as a set of slow, deliberate footsteps approaches us from behind, crunching the gravel underneath. Otto and I both turn around. A familiar, ominous-looking eagle stands before us. The eagle from Comino? Fuck, what? We were followed? Shit. What the hell do you want? We just wanna throw a party. Leave us alone! Leave us alone! Leave us alone! Leave! Long time no see. The eagle tosses his head in my direction, visibly surprised. I remember you. Out of the woods, pussycat. What is he talking about, Tom? I shrugged at Otto, pretending to be clueless about what the eagle just said. But you weren't really there for a hookup, were you? You were trying to stick around Comino. Maybe you brought your friends along, eh? He steps closer. Otto brushes past me to put himself between me and the eagle, his brows furrowed. My tail flips. Boss recognized you from my description. His words sent a cold pit down my stomach, but before I could process it further, he shifts his focus. Although you're not why I'm here. You've got bills to pay, big guy. Fuck! Damn it! Shit! Otto siphons as the fur on his back stands on end. Just give me one more week. The eagle spits on the ground near Otto's feet. You think I'm playing games with you? The eagle starts cracking his knuckles one by one, an ominous glint in his eyes. I need to do something. Wait! He snaps his head in my direction, his gaze narrowing. Here. I hand him the cash Marcus gave me. He grabs the bills and begins counting them. A slow, lazy chuckle rumbles from his throat. You think this is enough? That's all we have. Not really. He smirks, tapping the wad of cash against his palm. You could help out your friends. I don't dare to ask him how. I don't know why, but my boss would love to meet you. No, thank you. His cocky grin vanishes. Well, in that case, I'll just have to teach you guys a lesson. He reaches down and grabs a piece of broken fence, slapping it against his palm. The sharp, rhythmic sound it made sends a jolt through my body. Otto, meanwhile, adopts a defensive stance, raising his arms to guard his face. Shit, this does not look good. Do we be self-sacrificial? I'll do it. Without thinking, I step forward, shoving Otto back. The eagle lifts the plank high. I instinctively raise my hand to guard myself. I brace myself for the inevitable impact. Hey, asshole! It's Anna, the queen! The queen is finally— Ah! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go, lesbians! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Also, I love fucking— I love how fucking goofy Tom and Otto look. The eagle struggles to yank himself free, but Anna's strength dominates him. With a sharp shove, she sends him rolling off and onto the dirt. Damn! What a queen! I fucking love her! He scrambles back to his feet and dusting himself off, clearly caught completely off guard. What the hell do you think you're doing here? I'd like to ask you the same question, girlie. You better fuck off before I break your hands for good. The eagle begins to step closer, but Anna bares her fangs and snarls, which stops him dead in his tracks. You're lucky I don't hit girls. You were literally just about to. You're just a little bitch. Just admit you cheated out, Burbright. Exactly, Anna. Exactly. Exactly. Queen. I love her already. I love her already. What an icon. She's my favorite. She's my favorite character. His right eye twitches, but he says nothing. Instead, he turns sharply and walks away, seemingly heading towards a motorbike parked some distance away down the street. He pauses to glare at Otto. See you again, big guy. Make sure you got your payments. With that, he spews off into the evening. Silence hangs in the air before Anna finally returns to us, arms crossed. In response, I raise the cake that I'm holding towards her. Surprise? Damn. You did what? I didn't have any choice. Bullshit! Well, you don't own a company with dozens of workers under you. So what? Does this make it okay for you to sell out my shop to them? I wasn't planning to. What about Tom? Didn't you think about what could happen if they did anything to him? Anna's voice cuts through the air like a sharp blade. Otto, standing his ground, clenches his fist in frustration. It's such a trademark of the Againstees at this point. Fiery arguments that rattle the very walls around them. Meanwhile, I retreat into the living room, my ears twitching occasionally as the argument unfolds. I focus on the slightly muted TV in front of me, knowing I have nothing to contribute to their talk. The queen! Another queen! Selena's here! Can I just say, not to flex, but I kind of got a sneak peek at what Selena's sprite looks like, courtesy of Ben. Thanks, Kane. Hey. I turn my head to see Selena, Anna's girlfriend, plopping down beside me. Hey, Selena, how was the Troll Fest? It was... Selena's eyes light up over my question. Awesome! We got to meet Legion of the Damned members, and we couldn't keep headbanging like maniacs throughout the whole concert. She leans forward, her ears perked, clearly still riding the high from the festival. Anna bought a bunch of merchandise, bracelets, t-shirts, and of course they don't call it a Troll Fest for nothing, without some occult shit happening. I nod. You know, talisman stalls, demonology exhibition, rune making workshop. Oh, that one's my favorite. We made protection runes for each other. That's cool. I could use one myself. I try to focus on my conversation with Selena, but it's really hard when there's a riot going on close to us. We went on to Amsterdam after that. Oh, you need to go there with us someday. It's so fun to just ride bikes in the city. And surprisingly, they had decent food too. Have you ever tried... Restafil? Not really. I shake my head. A little smile tilted at my lips. Oh, you have to try it! They bring out like 20 different dishes, and you can gorge on everything! Also, Selena suddenly stops mid-sentence. Her eyes dilate and her cheeks flush as she looks at me. She quickly covers her mouth. What? Anna sure is tearing Otto apart. I feel bad for him. They're both tearing each other apart in a way. Selena laughs. Well, I guess we just leave him to it. How about you, Tom? Hope Anna didn't leave you drowning and worked at the shop. Nah, working at the shop wasn't the worst thing. Oh, right, I remembered. You got rescued from the woods a few days ago. How did you... sorry. We heard about what happened from Anna's mom. Figures. The whole town probably knows by now. Before Selena can respond, a familiar voice calls out from the kitchen. Hey, Tom! I look up to see Anna walking over, a smile having replaced the stormy expression from earlier. The argument seems to have died down. For now. Hey, Anna. Selena was just telling me about your trip to Hellfest. Yeah, it was fun. She joins us on the couch, stretching her arms behind her head. But I was low-key worried about you, Tom. Oh, is this about me getting lost in the woods? I'm fine now. Anna sighs. Oh, Tom, you're such a horrible liar. Okay, I've not been doing so great lately, but maybe I'll tell you after we eat your mom's fruitcake. Fine. I am feeling rather hungry. Anna stretches her neck towards the kitchen. Otto, are you done cutting the cake? Yes. Shortly, Otto comes to the living room with a plate of sliced fruitcakes. Are you two okay? For now. I've given my brother a piece of my mind. Plus, I don't want to ruin the surprise party you guys planned for us. Well, you did ruin it by arriving an hour early. Yeah, but you know what? I would have been being bloody if she didn't come in time. Girl power. Sheesh, imagine what would have happened if I arrived a minute later. Exactly, Anna. Exactly. Exactly. Otto silently nods. It sounded like the whole roof was gonna collapse. Oh, did it, dear? Anna playfully nibbles on Selena's ear while tickling her. Babe, stop it! Aw, that's so cute. Fortunately, nobody dwells on what happened when Anna arrived. Instead, we all enjoy Mrs. Oginski's fruitcake while chatting about our lives. Wait, it's lesbian colors! It's lesbian colors! It's lesbian colors! Yes! 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 I briefly go to the kitchen to fetch the colorful fizzy drinks that we bought earlier. Otto ends up eating most of the cake. No surprise there, he loves his sweets. So, Tom. Yeah? You were gonna tell me what's been bothering you lately. I take a deep breath. You see, I think I have a stalker. I let out a hollow chuckle. Anna frowns a little, pondering for a moment, before pitching her chin and raising her eyebrows. That's no laughing matter, it's serious. Don't worry, Marcus is on it. Everyone looks at me with worry. There's an awkward silence until Anna breaks it with a question. Wanna do a tarot reading? I know that's right. I know that's fucking right, Anna. I know that's right. For what? Well, maybe we can figure out your starter's deal. I've only seen Anna do tarot readings for customers at our shop, but I've never tried it myself. You should do it. Trust me, it'll be fun. Most of the customers who come for tarot readings have all kinds of problems, but usually they're people mourning the loss of loved ones, or just superstitious to begin with. Still, who am I to judge how people cope with life's tragedies? I'm not exactly doing great myself. I remember once, a female ram came to Anna for advice after losing her husband. She looked so distraught. I could hear her sobbing and whimpering from the other side of the store while I was busy scanning items at the till. But a few weeks later, I saw her again, smiling this time, as if nothing had ever happened. When I asked Anna about it, she said she didn't take any credit. She simply laid out the cards. It was up to the ram to decide her own path. Yep, that's exactly how it works. Whatever Anna told her, though, clearly helped her come to terms with some feelings. And after a while, I found out that she had proposed to someone she had started seeing, and he said yes. I doubt it would have anything close to that effect on me. I'm also not a superstitious person either. But maybe I'll humor her, just this once. Besides, I don't want to be a party pooper. I sigh. Sure, why not? Right, Selena and I will set up the table for the ritual. Can I stay here, or... You know how personal the questions can get, Otto. I don't think Tom will be comfortable answering them if you're near, right, Tom? I nod slightly, shooting an apologetic look at Otto. Aw, don't worry, Otto. It won't take long, we promise. Okay. Then I'll be waiting in my room. Otto heads out of the room, closing the door behind him. Right, now let's set things up. We're getting a tarot reading! Ooh, the atmosphere! The girls are swift in their preparations. As they finish up, Anna lights a candle in the middle of the dimly lit living room. Is this necessary? If you want to detect any spiritual presence or energy, you need to eliminate as many disturbances as possible. Fair enough. And not only that, Selena takes out a card and flips it over, showing me the back. Oh, they glow in the dark. Yep, we got them custom made by an artist at the Occult Fest. Cool, huh? So, how do we do this? I'll shuffle the deck and lay out 5 cards. Pick 3 out of the 5, and we'll see what they reveal. Sounds easy enough. Before we start, let's clear our thoughts. Take a deep breath for 4 seconds, then hold it for 4 seconds before exhaling for another 4. Okay. Oh, wait, it's interactive! Wait, do I have interact? Wait, what? Okay. What happens if I don't? Ah! Oh, I thought it was gonna fuck us up. Press and hold. Is this stiff exercise? No, I'm gonna do this. Oh, I should have kept holding. Cool. Cool. Why would anyone skip this exercise? You're just holding a button. How are you feeling? Do you want to give that another try? Yes, it's fun. Let me try. Let's do it. Let me try it again. Plus, the time makes sense for Tom's character, considering he's literally going through some fucked shit right now. So, I wouldn't be surprised if he had to do this a couple more times. Yay! Okay, that's good. Nah, I'm good. Let's carry on. Anna shovels the cards and places 5 on the coffee table, facing down. We call upon the unseen and the known to guide us throughout this reading. We seek to understand the cause of our worries and the truths hidden in the shadows. Protect us from deception and ill intent. Okay, Tom. Pick 3 cards. I blink, feeling a strange tingle in the back of my head as I stare at the glowing cards. Hopefully it's not another headache. Take your time to choose. No titsties batsies. I didn't pick my cards! 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 Oh my god, it's the logo, and it looks so cool. Okay. 2, 4, 1. Oh god, I have a tower reverse, the moon, and the death card. Fuck. Wait, no, the tower reverse, like, death does not mean literal death. It could also mean like a death of a phase, a death of a cycle, essentially. So I get that. Your first card is the moon. This card speaks to your subconscious, your imagination. It could also represent illusion, uncertainty, times when things aren't as clear as they seem. So basically, this tarot reading itself is confusing. Selena chuckles under her breath, but Anna remains patient. What I mean is, this card suggests that you may be facing a situation where the truth is obscured, where facts and assumptions blur together, making it hard to see things for what they truly are. I glance at the card again. The eerie glow of the moon reminds me of my own investigation. How every lead I follow only seems to unravel into more questions, more dead ends. Yeah, my case keeps leading me in circles. The more I dig, the less I seem to understand. Then maybe this is the time to trust yourself. Not just the facts, but your instincts as well. Her words hang in the air, and I let them sink in. How much of my investigation has been guided by logic? How often have I instead been led by a gut feeling I couldn't explain? Trust your instincts, dude. Yeah, I think my instincts have been right before. Maybe I should trust them more. Intuition can be powerful, but it's also easy to mistake fear for instincts. Just don't let emotions cloud your judgment. I'll keep that in mind. Now, tower in reverse. Okay, let's move on. Did you say so? I heard that too. I heard that too. What? No? What's wrong? It's nothing. Let's proceed. Nope. No, something happened. Your second card is death. I stare at the card. The image on it stirs something uneasy within me. Death? Isn't that bad? Not necessarily. It doesn't mean literal death. It's more about transformation. Endings leading to new beginnings. Exactly. That sounds like some new age nonsense, no offense. None taken. Think of it this way. Sometimes we can't move forward unless we face what's holding us back. Holding me back? Something I'm afraid of? Or like some sort of guilt? Anna gives a firm nod. I looked at the card, tracing the outline with my eyes as an H stirs deep within me. It's pretty easy to think of what that would be. Or maybe a past relationship is keeping you stuck in place? Your cube. The guilt feels heavier each time I think about it. I glance at the card again, wondering if I am truly at fault for everything that's happened. No, you're not guilty. Well, maybe. You have to take responsibility. Okay. Sometimes I do feel guilty about what I did or didn't do in the past. If you think you've made a mistake, acknowledging it is the first step towards healing. Okay. That's good. Okay, let's move on to the third card. The last one. As Anna examines the last one, I briefly turn my head and squeeze my eyes shut. I've definitely got a headache building up. Selena, meanwhile, seems to be staring off into the distance, looking distracted. Your third card is the tower. Anna looks at the card again, her eyes narrowing as she tilts it slightly. It's reversed. And that means... She exhales. It means you've narrowly avoided disaster. That sounds like a good thing, right? In a way, but a reversed tower can also mean you're delaying the inevitable, trying to hold things together when they're already set to collapse. Her words settle uncomfortably in my chest. Delaying the inevitable? What am I avoiding? So what, you're saying something's coming for me? Anna shrugs, but doesn't confirm or deny it outright. I'm saying that whatever's coming, you need to be ready to face it. I swallow hard. My fingers tighten slightly around the edge of the table. A strange feeling creeps up my spine, like something lurking just outside my vision, waiting for the right moment to step into the light. So what or who is coming for me? Camille! A name surfaces in my mind. I'm ready to face Camille. The words come out steady, but my stomach twists. Am I really ready? He knows who I am, and he's been watching me, waiting. Camille? The bully you've been looking for? I'm gonna take some time to study my reaction for a moment. Then be careful, Tom. If he's been lurking in the shadows, it means he's already decided when to step forward. If you're ready, then trust yourself. Just don't let readiness turn into recklessness. A shiver runs through me. I don't know what's out there, but something tells me I won't be able to ignore it much longer. The tower card still sits on the table between us. An omen. Damn. We thank the spirits for your guidance. We humbly ask for any spirit with us to return to your respective abode. Anna then blows out the candle, leaving a trail of wispy smoke on its wick. So, how do you feel? Well, I don't think I feel much of anything, but it did make me consider a lot of things. That's good to hear. By the way, we're going to my mom's house soon. Do you want to stay here with Otto, or do you want to go home? Because we can drive you. I wouldn't mind spending some more time with Otto tonight. Sure thing. I'm gonna take a toilet break. Anna gets up to her feet and goes to the toilet, leaving just Selena and me. I had fun. It's a bit spooky, but I think it went well. I nod. Tom? Yeah? Her expression is frozen. Her eyes locked onto the candle. What are you seeing? The candle, it's glowing. I turn towards it. Sure enough, a tiny flame flickers on top of the wax. Yet its light barely reaches the edges of the room. A chill creeps up my spine as I try to blow it out, but... Tom, what's that? Her voice trembles. I follow her gaze and look up. What are you looking at? What the hell?! Above us, a swirling mass of darkness turns like a storm cloud. Its shape shifting, like an eye staring us down. No way I'm imagining this. Selena sees it too! What the hell are you?! The whole room begins to spin, the walls bending, twisting. I don't like this. My head, it's getting heavy and heavier. Tom? Fuck. That's not right. He passed out. Tom! What do you mean to be continued? What, Ben? Ben, what do you mean to be continued? What do you mean to be continued? What? This was so fucking short. This was so fucking short. Wait a minute. So, you remember how I mentioned the last part that I wanted to find the missing CG? Well, and you know how I said that I might know where it is? I probably know where it is. We're gonna capture that CG by its horns. Okay, so I stayed with David initially with this part. But what happens if I just leave him? My work starts soon. I know I'm making an excuse, and I think David knows it too. Alright. He walks me to the door. So, it's going to the town hall still in the cards? I don't know, David. I think I need some space right now. I see. Fair enough. Text me if you need me? I shrug and rush off without saying anything else. I see Eli in the distance, angrily stopping down the street. He's far enough by now that I have to jog to catch up to him. Eli, wait up! He stops and turns, watching me as I run up to him, panting. Hey, kitty. You okay? No. We start walking together, silent for a moment. Eli is frowning, barely looking at the street ahead, instead staring down at the sidewalk. It soon becomes unbearable. I know he's an asshole, but at least he was finally honest. The hyena turns his gaze to me, brows furrowed. No, he wasn't. I just happened to find a letter. Yeah, I know, but why are you defending him? The fury in his voice stuns me, but as I stand there speechless, Eli's expression softens. Sorry. Tom, I shouldn't be yelling at you. But don't try to justify this to me. Neither of us should even be talking to him after his disappearing act. I know, but regardless of the reason he's back, it was nice to have him around again. Like last night when we were watching the movie. He feels like the same old David. But are you the same old Tom? I stare at him blankly. I'm not the same. The town's not the same. Why does he get to come back and act like nothing's changed? Maybe at the end of the day, he just doesn't belong here anymore. I struggle to come up with an answer, knowing that Aliesh is right, knowing that David wasn't there when I needed a friend like him. He didn't even know Mom was missing until he came back here. He said so himself. You know, he can talk all about how he thought a clean break would be easier for everyone, but it was just easier for him, wasn't it? Yeah, you're right. Not knowing anything was hell. Eli is right. It was a clean break only for David. It keeps fucking happening. Him just up and leaving, Mom, Marcus keeping what he knows from me. It would have been a clean break for me only if he bothered to explain everything and told me that was the last time we talked. I hate not knowing things. At least then it wouldn't become another warm gnawing in my mind, slowly driving me insane because of the uncertainty, the doubt, the lack of closure. David can't just waltz back into our lives and pretend none of this happened, especially when he continues to keep secrets. Eli lets out a sigh, then takes an unexpected step forward to hug me, and there's the CG right there, folks. I'm sorry, Tom. I know how hard it's been for you. I nod, try to ignore the lump in my throat. Seeing David just makes me angry because I missed him. I just don't understand why he left me. Us out. I keep wondering if I was a bad brother. But then I'm reminded over and over that David just lies. I feel the same. Sorry, at the end of the day, I'm sure we'll be fine. I mean, hey, we managed it this far. Let's go, Kitty. We'll both be late for work at this rate. Yeah. Alias lets go of me and smiles. Do you still need help at the city hall? I usually do deliveries there, so the staff knows me pretty well. Yeah, that'd be great. Thanks, Eli. I'll text you later. Sure thing. God, this part's short. God damn it, I did it again. I played too much of the first part, and then I played solo the second part. Fuck off. I'm so dumb. I should have stopped a little bit earlier at the last part. But anyway, hey, at least we got the final CG. We got the final CG. Well, the CG that we needed anyway. Oh, it was a hand. Oh, it was the hands. That made sense. Ooh, wait, which should I make the fucking cover? I kind of want to make this the cover, but this also fits the vibe a lot more. But this cover fits with the title I'm gonna give this part. I know exactly what title I'm gonna give this part. Now we have to wait for our next update. Wow, this was such a short-lived reunion. Well, anyway, thank you all so much for clicking on this video. If you enjoyed watching it, you can give it a like and subscribe if you're really interested. I'll leave a link to the visual novel in the description below if you want to go play for yourself. Please do. Please support Ben and Armored in the making of this game. Go to their Patreon. Like, do whatever you need to do to support them. I'll also leave links to my Twitter and Blue Sky if you want to support me on those platforms. And as always, I'll be leaving a link to the visual novel me and my good friend Zither Red Panda made for the February game jam called When You're Mine. Please don't show your support to it, and if you do enjoy it, maybe consider rating it and commenting on it on itchio. We love reading those, it makes our day. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!